If there's just one technical aspect of your site to concentrate on, it ought to be site speed. By improving how fast your site loads, you're going to help your SEO, which is awesome. But the real impact is on user experience. You're going to increase the percentage of people that make a purchase, become a lead, or take any other action that you want. Just how big of an impact? Well, Amazon did a study over a decade ago, and it found that even back then, every 1/10 of a second slower their site loaded, they lost 1% of sales. If you flip that around, that means that if they could improve their site speed by a full second, they'd increase their sales by 11%. Akamai did a study in 2017 where it looked at sites all over the web, and it found that for every 1/10 of a second slower a site loaded, it lost conversions by 7% on average. And finally, Google did a study at the end of 2018 where it looked at bounce rate. That's the percentage of people that look at just one page of your website and then leave without doing anything else. Generally not a good thing. If it takes your site 3 seconds to load instead of 1, that increases your bounce rate by a third. 5 seconds, it doubles. 2 great free resources out there for you to check out to see how your site's performing. Google Page Speed Insights and Pingdom. They're going to grade your site, they're going to tell you how fast it loads, and give you tips for ways you can optimize it for better performance. And if you're wondering how fast your site should load, I'm always going to tell you it should load faster than it does today. It really does depend on your competition and your industry and your site, but as a basic benchmark, I really want to see it under 3 seconds at minimum. 2 tools that can help you out with this. The first is the Google AMP framework. It's a free resource, and you see that a lot of times if you're clicking on news links and it takes you to another website, you'll see that in the URL. That's AMP. And the other is Quick Link. And that's a tiny snippet of code from Google Chrome Lab that you can put on your site that's going to speed it up tremendously as well. So I encourage you to heed the advice of KRS-One to Rev-1 and speed it up. Stay safe, be well, and be generous in giving and accepting help.